Hey there, English tube rankers! Today we're diving into the worst collaborations between Hispanic YouTubers. What happens when YouTube creators team up for business ventures but end up in an epic disaster? Disaster! How much money did they lose? Mooney! Join me on this journey as we uncover all the details. Get ready and enjoy our video. Welcome to our channel, English Tube Ranking. In today's video, we're going to take a deep dive into collaborations between Hispanic YouTubers that, instead of adding up, ended in controversy. We're revealing collaborations that were a complete fiasco and left lasting lessons. From giants of the digital scene to clashes that ended in legal battles, join me on this journey through the most notorious failures. Buckle up, there are twists and turns ahead. Let's get started! The Big Family. Imagine the titans of digital content, Rubius, IlloJuan, Ibai, Vegeta, 777 and many more, united in a revolutionary food delivery project, The Big Family. The idea was to personalize menus that reflected the essence of each creator. Content creators had the opportunity to create their own menu and culinary style. The theory looked very promising. Investors with money, free advertising, simple product. So what happened? Why didn't the idea work? Errors and failures. But the reality was very different. The company behind it, La Gran Familia Mediterránea, expanded too quickly, opening locations without sufficient funds. The burgers were a momentary success, but mismanagement and overexpansion led to total financial collapse. Our team estimates that the creators and/or investors lost more than 1 million euros. Mooney. Lesson learned. Currently, the Big Family's YouTube channel is not publishing new content. It's been about a year without new content. Do you think a slower expansion could have saved this project? The lesson here is clear. In ambitious collaborations, it is essential to have solid business planning and formal agreements that protect everyone. It is not enough to have recognizable names. You have to have a real business plan and a talented team to work on it. I hope my gym jokers doesn't follow the same path and lose the money for our future wedding. Okay, I'll continue. I'm rambling. Want to know about another disastrous collaboration? Hold on tight. There are more twists and turns ahead. Nate Gentile versus ex-partner. In the competitive world of technology, Nate Gentile found himself embroiled in a conflict that went beyond mere differences of opinion. His former partner tried to keep the channel, jeopardizing not only his reputation but also intellectual property rights. Although the figure is not public, it is estimated that the final settlement could be around 5 figures, all within a range of 200,000 to 500,000 euros. Mooney! Errors and failures. The main failure was the lack of a formal contract. Without written agreements, differences became a legal dispute that damaged Nate's image and created a storm of criticism on social media. Lesson learned. This case reminds us that in digital collaborations and partnerships, formality is key. Documenting every agreement is essential to avoid conflicts that could lead to legal proceedings. Are you sure your agreements are well protected? What's up, English Tube Rankers? If you're enjoying this video and want us to make more, use those fingers to give us a like, suggest new videos in the comments and subscribe to our channel, English Tube Ranking. With that said, let's continue with our video. AuronPlay versus Coscu. Another explosive case was the collaboration between AuronPlay and Coscu, which was expected to be a perfect synergy to promote a Minecraft server. Over the months, a lot of anticipation was built up. However, expectations were not aligned and the server was never created. This created great disappointment in both communities. Not only do content creators lose, but so do their communities. Errors and failures. The root of the problem was a disagreement in expectations. While AuronPlay believed that Coscu should fulfill his part of the deal, Coscu interpreted the agreement differently. The lack of formal communication led to a war of comments, polarizing the communities of both. Lesson learned. The key in this case is the importance of aligning expectations from the beginning and formalizing each collaboration with a clear contract. Effective communication is vital to avoid misunderstandings. Do you think a written agreement could have avoided this controversy? The evening of the year. This famous project generates a lot of excitement every year. As you know, Ibai annually celebrates the evening of the year. This event includes boxing matches between Spanish-speaking content creators. In general, the event has been a success every year with very interesting fights and breaking records on Twitch. The 4th edition was going great until it was Galito's Auto-Tune Annual's turn to sing. Annual not only arrived 30 minutes late, making a whole stadium wait, but when he performed he didn't level the auto-tune correctly and his performance was a disaster. This created a confrontation between Ibai and Galito's Annual that was resolved in less than a week. In addition to the anger with Galitos, Ibai had financial losses in the last edition of about 500,000 euros. Errors and failures. It was a big mistake not to test the auto-tune properly before his performance. Testing the same configuration that the artist was going to use would have guaranteed adjusted auto-tune. Paying an artist like Annual can be around €500,000, drastically increasing the cost of the event. Mooney, my AI is going crazy. Lesson learned. First, test the configuration of the artist who is going to perform beforehand. Second, don't hire such an expensive artist. The audience will enjoy it just the same, and Ibai will save a lot. Where do you draw the line? Well, English Tube rankers, we've seen how 5 collaborations which promised innovation and synergy ended in fiascos due to lack of communication, poorly structured agreements, and personal differences. Each of these cases offers us a valuable lesson about the importance of planning, formality, and mutual respect in the digital world. In the dynamic universe of YouTube, failures are also part of learning. Taking note of these mistakes is essential to building successful collaborations in the future. We want to know your opinion. Leave it in the comments, and if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Thank you very much from the entire EnglishTube ranking team. See you in the next video.